Hey, what on, brothers and sisters? So basically, to get straight to the fucking point with you, I've always loved Warhammer lore. Fantasy, back when I used to watch Arch Warhammer when my cock was about the size of a pea. So when I was like 14, all the way up to now, me being a big old macho man American, listening to MajorKill and hating bald people because of it. Really, what this is all about is I just had a daughter, a beautiful baby girl, with my loving wife, and life really does seem to be getting pretty good. You know, not to fucking harp on it, but things have been shit before, and now they're not. And when I saw my child for the first time, I told myself, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm gonna do what I've always wanted to do. And a part of that is commentary, a part of that is lore videos, gaming news, whatever fucking lame, nerdy shit I can do, I wanna do. I mean, you're looking, aka listening, to the motherfucker who's been playing D&D for like, what? Checks watch, fucking 8 years now? Alright? So, I mean, that's what we're about to do. This is gonna be on a channel posted straight up for some nerd shit, for some lore stuff, and I'm gonna create scripts. I'm gonna make it a little bit more proper. I'll get a better mic. You know, I work like 58 hours a week on when the corona's not fucking the world up. But I'll find the time. I will find the time. But to hop right into it, this is gonna seem basic as fuck. But I'm on the Lexiconum right now. Fantastic website if you don't know. Look it up. Warhammer 40,000 or 40k Lexiconum. Has all this crazy good lore shit about 40k. And we're gonna read about the guardsmen, you know, just in general, how they work, how they operate. I got it pulled up right here off the website. I know it's not great. I know it doesn't seem like a good first impression. I'm reading off of this, but what I figure is I read it off. It's stock standard basic ass info that I've not legitimately read before. I've only listened to lore videos, audio wise. None of the books I've read. I want to very badly. Closest Games Workshop is in fucking Birmingham. It's like a 2-hour drive, hour and a half drive away. You know, it's a pain. But long story short, let's hop into it. Let's learn about some basic ass shit you probably already know so that I can feel like I'm some hotshot fucking YouTuber. Okay? Okay. Now, the Guardsman. Guardsman is the generic term for any member of the Imperial Guard, regardless of rank, but is also synonymous with the lowest enlisted rank of trooper. There are untold billions upon billions of guardsmen in service, such that even the Departmentum Munitorum has no idea of the true number of guardsmen in existence. These are normal men and women of the Imperium, called upon to serve the God Emperor of mankind and protect his realm against all threats. That they do so against a galaxy full of eldritch horrors, foul xenos, and other nameless terrors in a heroic testament to their courage. That's awesome, obviously. The thing I like about Warhammer 40,000, I know nobody gives a shit, but the thing I like about it as a light fan, as a person who has listened to hours upon hours of lore videos from Lorehammer YouTubers. One of the things that I always think about the unsung heroes of the fucking galaxy is the Guardsmen. You have a motherfucking bug the size of a skyscraper, and you have a dude who has 12 plus organs looking like Invader Zim that one episode, to look it up. And then you have this dude, just a regular dude. He's been in a trench for like 7 years, fighting a war across a planet, okay? Probably has a large amount of dick cheese. No showers, shit, terrible military grub, hellish conditions, will be shot if they disobey some basic ass order by their commissar, fighting bloody fights with peace shooters for years across thousands of planets, hundreds of thousands of planets, across a galaxy. Literally, hundreds of thousands of scenarios, battle scenarios going down every second. You know, that type of shit. With billions upon billions of just regular soldiers? This is insane to me, and I love it. I love it. I really do hope that there are books that focus on the guardsmen to that extent. I know that there's a lot of short stories. Baldamort, he's done some stuff on the guardsmen, and it sounded fantastic, but I just love the concept of the guardsmen. Just, you got this crazy sci-fi shit. You got this, I mean, basically like kind of crazy fantasy shit too, thrown in there. And then you just have a dude with a fucking like 9mm, and he's fucking got a shaky hand, and he's pointing it at a demon with 5 cocks and 7 tits, and they're all lactating. Okay? That's rad. Now let's go down a little bit. Recruitment and training. The recruitment or conscription and training of each guardsman is based entirely on the customs and traditions of their native homeworld, a result of the tithe imposed on each planetary governor. Just as there are a million worlds in the Imperium, so too are there a million ways one can become a guardsman. For many, it is considered an honor to join the guard, or at least a way to escape a wretched existence. The result are guardsmen as wildly different from each other as possibly, from highly trained professional soldiers to savage gang fighters and medieval barbarians. If any additional training is required, especially among primitive recruits with little to no knowledge of how to work modern weapons of war, it will be given in transit to their initial deployment. See, that's, I mean, look, it's saying cool shit for me. I don't even gotta be here. Okay? There's millions of planets. You got knights. You got barbarians. You got tribals. You got motherfucking Mad Max worlds. The thing that's so intriguing is that since, you know, some people may think of this as a detractment from the lore, from the whole thing of 40K, that there's just so much of it. There's so much lore, so many theories, so many things that are left unsaid, that are said but could be lies, contradicting arguments. But, you know, you boil it all down to it, and it's like, there's a planet that has its own history, its own culture, its own lifetime of evolving in a certain way. People who lack much of a sun, so they're pale eyes, have vitamin deficiencies. You have people who are on these planets with large great beasts akin to earth dragons, right? You have anything from basic caveman, people who are reduced to caveman and they've not evolved since then. You have people who have started to become tribals, wanderers, nomads, up to a world half a galaxy away that is proficient in not only ironworking, but they have withheld some kind of technology from before the fall, and they are in the midst of, you know, they have techno knights and they're starting to practice laser musket warfare. They're throwing that in there in the mix. And then the Imperium discovers the planet, and they're like, you know what, man? Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They'll probably, you know, they'll run at some Tyranids. They'll put them with the Greeks. You know what I mean? That's just, it's, the possibilities are endless, and that's why I could not be more in love. You know? Just wanted to throw that one right the fuck out there. Now we're gonna get into some variations. Some variations of what you might see in some squads. Again, reading here off the lexicon. This is mainly me just gonna be rambling, so I can just throw out that first video, wet my whistle, my cock, my clit, my shit. You know what I'm saying? That way I can feel a little bit more inspired to sit down and type up my script. I've wrote like a D&D, Dungeons and Dragons campaign before, so I'm not, you know, against writing. But again, I apologize for that this is informal, but you know, you got, you know, my pick and save outside's on fire from all the rioting, and I can't take my baby to Walmart because she may get the whooping cough and die. So yeah, let's go. Variations in the squads. Medics and field oh boy, what the fuck is that? Chirurgions. Oh bro, I'm gonna get flack for that. Please describe how to fucking say that in the comments. Medics and field chirurgions are guardsmen trained to give medical treatment to wounded in the field in the heat of combat. They are typically operating out of company command squads. Medics go by many different names, but all are trained in providing first response and frontline medical care to injured guardsmen. They are also equally combat capable and will fight shoulder to shoulder with their fellow squad mates. Now see, a medic would work if you, I'm not, okay, obviously every military force, you'll want a medic. If you have the ability to be healed, you want a medic. Hell, even if you were like a robot, you'd want a mechanic, which would be like the medic of the fucking AI, you know? But the thing is really the most use a medic would get, I would think, in the Imperial Guardsmen, you know, is if you have a guard regiment fighting an enemy that is using steppers, that is using ballistic weaponry. Because then it's like, in our world, people get shot and can survive, and there's medics that help them. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure laser rifles, when you fire one at an actual, just regular human, and you hit like an unarmored part of their arm, the shit explodes. The shit just explodes, super eats the blood, big boom, rad, just cool death. Like, I'm talking, you pick up a laser rifle and you shoot just some fucking peasant with a pitchfork who's just shoveling hay, man. You're gonna basically like get just a smidgen, just 1/2 of a second to witness what Doom Eternal is like as a citizen of the Imperial. So between guardsmen having to fight the orcs, which have wild ass fucking guns that can compare to you know, bolters, you have chaos marines that have fucking bolters and crazy ass warp magics. You got Tyranids that literally evolve to just shrug off the shit when they get shot. Medics, I mean, that's more gonna be if you're lucky when you get hit, not if you just get hit and there's a good chance a medic can save you, you know? But again, I mean, if I was in a squad and everybody else had a medic and I didn't, I'd feel even worse. You know, if I was already in the guard, I'd feel pretty fucking bad. But if I didn't have anybody with like some ibuprofen, I'd be pretty pissed off, man. Let's go down here to Standardbearers. These I think are badass for real. Standardbearers are guardsmen who, due to battlefield gallantry, have been rewarded with the honor of holding the company or regimental standard, typically operating out of company command squads. Standardbearer serves as a reminder for the rest of the company to fight with duty and honor. I mean, that shit hasn't happened in a while. There hasn't been, I mean, thinking about our Earth history or reality, that lame shit. Standardbearers, you don't really see Modern Warfare some guy designated to holding the flag. If nowadays somebody just gave you a flag and said, hey, this is for the honor of the squad, the regiment, the battalion, the company, you know, and said, you're going to hold that, and I mean, you're going to carry that, you're going to like that, because it's an honor thing, and you should be honored, so enjoy walking around with that big-ass flag, with the big-ass, you know, the big-ass pole, and then you have that fucking flag flapping in the wind, and, you know, hopefully you're good with drawing your pistol. It doesn't happen anymore. So, I mean, the fact that you're in 40K world, and you gotta hold a flag, already your laser rifle probably ain't gonna do shit against over half the enemies you could be facing. But now you gotta hold a flag. Yeah, it's pretty honorable, man. Big ups. Now we're gonna leave it there. I don't want to ramble on for too long for it just being to kind of throw out their video, with not really literally any structure whatsoever. But I just kind of wanted to throw out something that could be a little more personal, just me kind of just give my opinion as an outsider looking in who hasn't full dived yet, but has wanted to for years. And just let y'all kind of mull it over, tell me I'm shit, a little shit pussy who gets no pussy, you know what I'm saying? Or say that I am, you know, that I'm going to be doing head-to-heads with MajorKill here in about a year or two. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But thank you very much for listening. If you got to this point, if you did, I don't know what is wrong with you. This is a PS4 Turtle Beach mic. Alright, you could be listening to at least Luton 09. At least. But thank you very much for making it to the end if you did. I will try to make more scripted stuff. I know that's the main thing. You gotta have a script. Rambling, probably not looked upon kindly, especially when it's such a loving community when it comes to the knowledge that there is out there. I mean, there's just so much lore. There's so many facts. I really don't want to step on any toes because I love it and I want to contribute to the community. I do not want to detract from it. But in saying that, you know, if you like the more scatterbrained opinion piece shit, just say it. Hate or love it. I'm going to try and get some kind of script shit put together. I do something a little bit more proper, more official. Thank you very much for watching. And I don't even know what I'm going to call the YouTube channel. Awesome. Well, that's cool. Well, I just got off work. I need to go take a shower before I got to hold my baby. I got metal dust all in my lungs. Everyone have a great day and/or/night. Goodbye.